Hello everyone and welcome. So recently I was browsing through the game files in order to grab some pictures from my Sparks guide, and after some tinkering I realized that I could replace the in-game picture files with some of my own. Now I haven't gone and done anything too crazy, but I have edited a few of the mercenary portraits and profile pictures to add a little bit of variety to the otherwise mundane pictures we're so used to seeing after many hours of seeing the same screen. So for today's video I thought I would teach you guys how to replace these in-game picture files so that you can add some of your own replacements, or even the ones that I've made if you enjoy them that much. I won't be teaching you how to make your own pictures, that's up to you to experiment with. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. So first off, you're going to want to navigate into the Dirty Bomb folder on your hard drive. Once in here, you'll want to open the Shooter Game folder, and then open Content, Web Assets, and finally the Images folder. Now once you're in here, you can go ahead and take a look around for yourself if you'd like. Everything is fairly self-explanatory in here, and the folders are, for the most part, organized. Well, except for the Loadout Cards folder. Oh man, that is a nightmare to navigate through. But anyways, back to the point, most of the files in these folders are in a WebP format, so they're not directly editable, but you can still preview them by double-clicking on them. They will open in your default web browser in this case. However, if you do want to edit these pictures, I will include two links for you in the description to convert the WebP format into a PNG, and then once you're done editing them, you can convert the PNG back into WebP. But before we go any further, I would just like to suggest making a backup copy of the original folders you're replacing, just in case some mistakes are made, or if you would like the original portraits back. To do this, go ahead and right-click your desired folder, click Copy, and then right-click to paste the folder into your backup location. For the sake of convenience, I'll just paste it into this new folder I made. Now I think the most popular pictures to replace would be the mercenary portraits in the barracks, so we'll start there. The character portraits folder is the one that contains the images that we want to replace in this case, so if you already have your desired replacement picture, just go ahead and click and drag it into this folder. In this example, I will be replacing Vassili's old picture with a new picture of a bottle of Vaseline that I found on Google. After converting my finished PNG image back into WebP, I made sure that the names were an exact match, dragged the new file into the replacement folder, and selected the Replace File option. This, as you can probably guess, will replace the old existing file with the new one you've just created. Now, the next time you load the game and navigate to the barracks, you will see your new picture in all of its glory. However, there is still one problem. The character portrait icon will still remain unchanged. Well, this is up to you whether or not you would like to change it, but if you do, you can find the folder that contains these images back within the Images folder, and then within Characters, Cards, and finally the folder named Small. If you want to change the pictures that appear in the Profile tab, you can do this by replacing the pictures in the folder named Large. You can even replace your current rank and even your badges too, so there's a lot of freedom with this sort of thing if you have the time to explore all of your options. Which I will leave to you to discover, so other than that, I think that's about it. I'll include a link in the description where you can view and download all the images I've currently created if you like them enough to use them, and I'll upload more as I finish making them, so be sure to check back often to see if I've added any new images. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this fun little video, and I'll see you all next time. But until then, as always, take care everyone.